So we're doing sat-nav practice today, whether it be practice because you need it or whether it's going to be practice preparing for your driving test. And I'm hoping it gives you an idea. Now all I've done is I've programmed it just to take me to the nearest McDonald's, because that's a nice easy one to do. It's about 10-12 minutes away, so it has to be 20 minutes. Practice makes perfect, that's what you've got to remember. So you can see it there, it's just saying follow the road to the left in 110 yards on it, and we'll get driving. So I'll turn the engine on, have a quick look round and follow the road. So while we're driving along, I'll tell you what's going on. Now remember, with the sat-nav, don't be staring at it, because when you first start using it, your standards are going to drop, because it's a distraction. It's more hassle than it is at first. So, but as you get better at it, it becomes a good help for you. And remember, it does say the speed limit on it, but don't always trust the speed limit.
At roundabout, take first exit.
Oh, roundabout first exit, it's telling me. So I'm looking ahead of me. There's a roundabout in the distance. So I'm taking the first exit. So ignore the sat-nav at this point. Concentrate on what you want to do, which is check my mirrors, signal left, telling me intentions. Following the road down here. So a left turn here, little tricky bit, all the parked cars. So I'm taking my time. And remember, driving's still important. The sat-nav's there to help you. So if it's the part of the independent driving on the test you're practicing on, don't worry about it, just concentrate on what you've got to do. So I'm looking at the road, I'm not going fast, I'm in second gear doing about 10 miles an hour because of all the parked cars on the bend. The sat-nav's going to give me information. If I glance across, there's a left turn at the end, it's telling me. So look when it's safe to look, and don't look when you can't. You know, concentrate on your driving.
Turn left, then enter roundabout.
So it's giving me two lots of information there. So it's a left turn, which I knew was a left turn because I checked the sat-nav then. Sat-nav map. I'm slowing down, he's far away, so I'm going to carry on going. And it did tell me at the roundabout, didn't it? So if I build my speed up, check the map at the same time, it's a right turn, third exit, it's telling me at the top. Highlighted on the map.
At roundabout, take third exit.
So there's your roundabout, we're taking the third exit. So at this point, ignore the sat-nav, it might say it again. So it's centre mirror right, signal in, slowing down for the roundabout. So if it does say it, you know where you're going, you can ignore it, you've got to concentrate on what you're doing. That's fine, so we'll follow it round. There's your first exit.
Exit roundabout.
There's your second exit. So it told me in advance there. That's why it's important to know where you're going, because if I'd done exactly what it said then, I'd be trying to squeeze myself off
take first
on that
exit.
second exit. So knowing where you want to go, sat-nav helps you, but because it's GPS, it's telling you based off your speed. So it tells you a second or two in advance before you actually get to the exit. And if you've got a roundabout that's got a lot of exits on, you might come off too soon. If you do take the wrong turn and you do it safely, that's fine. All it's going to do, the sat-nav will redirect you. Or the examiner will say you've gone the wrong way and they'll direct you back. So don't worry about if you go the wrong way, just keep it safe. And to look at the map, it's saying roundabout less than half mile, left turn, it's saying first exit. Roundabout's top of the hill up there, I can see it.
At roundabout, take first exit.
So it's telling me at the roundabout, first exit. And that's what you've got to think like, just practice, practice, practice. You know, it doesn't have to be 20-minute routes. It can be 10 minutes, and because the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So ignore the sat-nav just to concentrate on what you're doing. Remember, it's there to assist you with your driving. It's not there as the be-all and end-all. So if it's saying a left turn and the left turn's no entry because they've changed it at the local council, then you can't go left. Just go past it. And the sat-nav,
take second exit.
and the sat-nav will redirect you. So it's telling me now second exit. So a quick glance and it's straight on. Quite important, because sometimes second exit might be a right turn because it might be no left from the first one. So I'm keeping my space. I'm going to follow the road ahead. It might even remind me. So I'm slowing down for the roundabout, a little bit of traffic, so I'm checking my mirrors and just taking my time. So if you've got the opportunity to check and you're not sure, you forgot, glance across. and they're always slightly to the left when they put it, and they put it on the dash, a dash mat. So you get the sat nav on the mat on the dashboard.
Exit roundabout.
That's it.
At roundabout, take second exit.
So we're just going to carry on past this slow moving vehicle. So if you've got the opportunity to overtake and it's safe to do so, then you do it. And you always check your shoulder before you move in. So we're going to follow the road ahead according to that second exit, yeah, that's what it's telling us. Because if you're stuck behind a large vehicle, difficult to see signs.
Take second exit.
That's it, you can see it there, second exit. There's your roundabout. I'm going to follow the road ahead. So I'm slowing myself down. So I'm hoping it's helping you this. If it is, share it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, click on that subscribe button and click on that bell icon to get my weekly update videos on a Monday.
Roundabout.
So yeah, click on that.
Roundabout, take third exit.
So that's quick, lots of information then. So it's telling you to get off the roundabout, and it's telling you straight away there's a third exit coming up on the roundabout. So I'm looking what's happening behind me. There's nothing, so I'm not having to rush. There's a car quite far back. There's no roundabout sign, but I can see it. So I'm checking my mirrors, and I'm signalling to come across because it's a right turn, it's telling me. I can see it on the map. I'm slowing down for the roundabout. I'm taking my time. Following it round.
Exit roundabout.
So I can look at the map, it's a left turn at the roundabout before I get there. So I know where I'm going. Because I can see it's a big roundabout, I want to know before I get there, so I can start thinking about it. So I'm checking my mirrors, and I'm signalling left before he's even told me.
At roundabout, take first exit.
So that was quite late then, wasn't it? And if you wanted to go ahead, it'd be a bit more trickier for you. So quite important, if you've got the opportunity, glance at the map when you can, and it helps you to kind of plan things. And remember that the speed limit,
take third exit.
the speed limit on the sat nav might not necessarily be correct. So keep an eye on the road and the speed limits on there. So it's telling me a right turn again at the roundabout, so I'm checking. I'm going to come across to the right lane. And I'm slowing down for the roundabout, 40 mile an hour it's telling me here. I'm checking what's going on. Following the road.
Exit roundabout, then turn right.
See, that was quite early then, wasn't it? And I think it's because I'm going a little bit slower than normal because of all the traffic, but it's anticipating the fact that it's an exit. So remember, when it says exit, it's not necessarily where you want to get off. It's telling you in advance sometimes. There's a third exit, remember? And it told me before the second then. So remember, trust what you know. Don't always listen to what it's telling. So it's telling a right turn coming up, and then we're at a destination, which is McDonald's. So I'm hoping you like it, and if you feel like it's helping you, get out there practicing. Doesn't have to be the exact sat nav they use on the driving tests. I'm using the Garmin one. As long as you get practicing with them, then you'll be fine. And good luck on the lessons, good luck on the sat nav lessons, and best of luck on your driving test.
Arriving at destination on right.